Hey David, this is Adam. I'm just wrapping up here and I wanted to give you a little rundown and make you a little video just so you kind of know everything that's going on here. Okay, first thing, we have all the electrical components in the box here. This control panel, I'll show you, it goes right on the back and I will show you where that goes here in a couple minutes. And we have all the other electrical, there's these wires, there's cable clamps, this wire for hooking up to hooking up the control box to your main power, temperature probe, and your control right here. I'll open that up in a second and show that to you. But everything is right here, including instructions for hooking up the heater, all the electrical instructions you can give to your electrician. Just as a couple of pointers, first of all, behind the stove back here, there are 3 holes and they are supposed to be open. The one on the top in the middle is the one that the wire is going to go through and connect for heat. That one, those holes need to remain open for airflow and to keep, make sure that they're not blocked, that no balls or Nerf darts or something gets stuck in there, and make sure there's adequate airflow coming in here for the heater. The first time that you hook up the heater or turn on the heater, you'll need to let it cook off. There's usually like protective oils or something on there that can create a little bit of an odor. So for the first hour, you just want to cook all that off with nobody inside here. In the heater, you want to take the rocks and you're going to put about a 50% coverage in here. On the bottom, and then you can stack the rocks on top. You just need to have adequate airflow. If there isn't adequate airflow, what can happen is the heater itself can over temp, and if that happens, there is a reset button right here, and you can reset it once you fix the over temp issue. The other thing is you'll have the temperature probe right here. That'll go right there. And it goes horizontal. There's also another hole down the bottom here for that'll run to the controller. Next, this barrier here is just resting here, so when you're done installing the heater, it has screws in it so it can be screwed into the wall as a protective barrier. Likewise, this cover right here covers the back of the control box where the wire will run through, and it likewise has screws so they can be attached here, keeping that all protected. You have included here a water pail with a ladle, and there's also a timer here. It can be rotated to show the time. And another thing is these backrests are adjustable, so if you can take this off and you can raise up the French cleat. You can kind of see right there, just a little cleat system, and that can be adjusted if it feels like it's too low or too high. You can make that change. That is everything for the inside. Okay, while I'm in here, I just wanted to point out the These smaller cans are your interior stain. They can be applied at any time. These other cans are the exterior. It needs to be over 50 degrees and outside, and it needs to be no rain for at least 48 hours. So that way it has time to dry and cure. Okay, next thing here I have the Sonic Control. The Sonic Control, you have, the power on right there. You can change it between Fahrenheit and Celsius. You can increase your temperature up or down, and then also set your time. So in order to get it to start, you have to hold the power button. Another thing is, you're like, since you're setting a timer, it will turn off. It won't just keep running. And so that's set up as a safety. All that will just get hooked up and placed right there. These bands, during the summer, you'll want to just tighten them. During the winter, loosen them up a little bit to allow for expansion and contraction. When you finish the outside, you can finish it like I talked about with the exterior. It has to be over 50 degrees. But you do want to make sure that if you finish it, you want to sand it, and then you can restain it again. So as I mentioned, on the back side, your control panel will go right here. That wire can go in to hook up to the heater. These two holes need to remain open and unblocked. And just maybe check them every once in a while. And yeah, anyways, that is the last things. Like I mentioned here, there's a hole to go to the control, and then this one, the wires will go around and go up here for your thermostat. If you have any other questions, feel free to talk to NUCA. They'll answer any questions that I may have missed. All right, I hope you enjoy your sauna.